All right, so here we are in the captain's seat. The push button touch. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Not sure if you know that I own this, a 1958 Ford Edsel. I've had it for about 4 years, 4.5, 3.5. Clearly can't do math, obviously. But yeah. I got it running for my wedding 2 years ago. I definitely know that was 2 years ago. And I messed with the carburetor a couple weeks back, took it apart, cleaned it out as best I could. Won't stay running. So we're gonna order up a new carburetor here soon, get that on there, but get you guys walk around it and see what we're working with. So we'll get you in there. Here are a few photos of the vehicle when I first got it. It was actually up on my family's property. I gained access to the vehicle from the people next door to this property. I got the car off my family's property, brought it down to my house, and basically just started putting it back together. I ended up getting the motor running. It had really bad exhaust leaks. I pulled the motor. It had 7 stripped exhaust studs, and I replaced all of the freeze plugs. While I had it out, I ended up painting it and powder coating the valve covers, and the air cleaner came out really nice right here. So hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so clearly you could tell I've done work to the vehicle before. I've actually had the motor out, powder coated the valve covers, powder coated the air cleaner, freshened the motor up. I actually had 7 broken and seized exhaust studs. So I had to drill out and retap 7 of them. So this is actually the different hood to it also. If you can see right here, somebody before me tried to make a battery bracket and they didn't cut all this out, so it's kind of janky in there, and it's actually very small. You only can fit so big a battery, whatever you want to call it. So I'm actually going to cut this out today and try to move it over and make a better bracket. Don't worry, girl, I'm right here. Yeah. So one cool thing about this car, when you open up the door, there's actually a little drip rail that flips up and down. See if we can catch it. Boom. Only thing, it doesn't really shut real well, so I always kind of shut it and help it out. Don't mind her, she's old. She's an old girl. So we'll get in there. All right, so here we are in the captain's seat. The push button touch shifter does not work. It still has the same transmission, but like I said before my wedding, I put this B&M shifter in there, so it actually functions well. So yep, none of these gauges work on the dash yet, so but everything's there. Still original stereo, man, radio, come on now. But needs door panels, needs a headliner. Before my wedding, I actually put these red Mexican blankets in the front and in the rear. Me and my groomsmen actually pulled up in this vehicle. So like I said, I installed this B&M shifter in here. It's only a 2-speed transmission, so yep, but at least it works, man. Wish this still worked, but I heard from the factory this never worked too well. Another really cool thing about this car is I still have the original keys to it, so I'm able to actually get in the trunk. I actually had to hunt down these lights. Obviously you see they're really brittle. Yeah, there's a hunt. I know a spot in Williams, California where they got a bunch of broke down Edsels, beaten up. and these are the best I could do. But get you guys in this hood, trunk, I should say. Get you guys in this trunk. Check it out. Yeah, so huge amount of trunk space back here. There's actually a hole down there I got to replace. So don't mind that, don't mind that. We'll figure that out later. So yeah, obviously we got a little bit of oil, antifreeze, good old fire extinguisher, just in case, you never know. But we're gonna start working on this sucker. Actually gonna try and buff this paint out, fix the carburetor, work on the battery tray to actually today get this old girl back on the road. So stick with us. Revival of the Edsel, Volume 2. So I already had it on the road before, but she does not want to stay running. She'll fire up on her of me bottle feeding it, and then it dies. It will not pull its own fuel. The gas tank's been actually pressure treated, professionally resealed. All the fuel lines are clear. It picks up fuel all the way up to the carburetor, but once it goes into the carburetor, will not suck enough. Not enough vacuum or something. One side of the, because it's only a dual barrel. One barrel feeds, but the other one I've pulled out the what do you want to call it, the jet. It still will not feed. So stick with us. Before I shut the trunk, just want to get you guys in here and show you all these wires. Look at, they have been just eaten away by mice over the years. Look at this, look at this. Man, look at this. So we're gonna fix all that. We're gonna clean all this up, get these rear tail lights working. The rear tail lights have never worked since I've owned it, so we'll get this all working. Rear tail lights, reverse lights. Yes, sir. Get her back on the road. Another thing I wanted to show you guys on the Edsel, since it's a two-door hardtop, no post. So obviously no post right there. When you roll down both the windows, it is pretty cool, nice and open. Man, it is just like almost a convertible in a sense. But yep, stick with us. We're actually going to cut out that battery tray, widen it, and yes sir, stick with us. Okay, so I got the old battery tray out and kind of whipped up a new one. It's a lot wider. Actually reutilized this bracket so it holds it up onto this inner fender right here. Used to have to kind of shimmy the battery in. Now there's way more space for it to go in. So I still need to buy a battery for this car, and then I will need to buy a battery tie down type deal. So yes sir, I'm actually going to clean all this up and wash the car. So stick with us, get the car washed up. Yes sir. So there it is, my 1958 Ford Edsel. We extended the battery tray, dropped it down a little bit, cut out a little bit of rust. We'll be ordering a carburetor for it here soon. We're bringing this girl back to life. I'm sure it'll take a few more things. We got a car show coming up out of my parents' house in 1 month. That's really the big push to get me going and get this thing going. But if you guys like this Edsel, you guys want to see more of it,
like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share this video with your friends. They might want to check it out. You never know. But yes, definitely please subscribe. We are almost there. We're trying to get to 10,000. So like, subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one. 1958 Edsel. See ya. Man, it's hot out here. What's up, girl? You ran good for a while. What's your deal? It's alright, we'll get you straightened up. So, don't worry.